Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Building a Mega Park in Jurassic World Evolution 2. In today's episode, we're going to be trying to do as much as we can with making another Avery and add a new dinosaur to it, another Lagoon, and then also making sure all the dinosaurs that we added from yesterday are 100% happy in their cage. So stick to the end to see that. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're going to start off with the raptor cage. Now I just want to make sure these are 100% happy, and all they are missing is a bit of forest. So what I'm going to do is add that forest there, and then there we are. They are 100% happy now. And I quite like the look of their cage, it's not too bad. Right, now we're going to move on to the herbivore cage that we built. Still got a lot of them making their way over, but we need to make sure that they are 100% happy. Now they've got nothing to eat at the moment, so we've got to quickly fix that. So let's get some ground leaf. That's enough apparently. And then we need some ground nut as well. We'll get the nut in this direction. So we just got to explore for that. And then we're going to have a bit of a lake. Now all he's got to do is find the ground nut and he should be alright. Let's see what the Albertasaurus wants. And it's just tall leaf. We could easily do tall leaf, just a bit over here. And then he also wants forest. Now for the forest, I could just do a bit like that. And then a bit of a foresty area over here. It will have to venture out for it, but there's 100% enough forest around for it. Now there's actually, one more thing I wanted to do was this safari. We've got to now extend it out further because, well, we've added a whole nother cage, so we need to make sure we can extend it out to go in the other cage. Pretty simple. All I've got to do is make a little path going through. It goes through this one. A little loop around the lake. Oh, okay, there's a dinosaur there, so I've got to go. Bit of a little zigzag. And then come out the other side, and a little loop to the other entrance. And there we are. The safari is now complete. They are now missing ground nut. Oh, wait, they haven't actually found all the ground nut yet, that's fine. These guys are missing forest, but they can still find that when they walk around. Now, we've got an Avery, and we have a Lagoon. Now, I did ask what you guys wanted to put in there. Problem is, with one of the answers, I cannot do it because I don't have the correct DLC, sadly. It was a turtle. And if I could add it, I would, but sadly I can't, so I think I'm going to have to just pick one by myself for this one. So for the Avery, I'm thinking about just doing a pteranodon. Because it is just the Bob standard dinosaur, and everyone likes it. Well, I think everyone likes it anyway. We'll do... Oh, I might do the Lost World one. Not the Lost World one, the Jurassic Park 3 pteranodon. And then it can share it with some of the Jurassic Park pteranodons. Jurassic World pteranodons. Now, in the little lagoon, this is the one that someone did say turtle, but I sadly don't have it. So I might just go for a peliciosaur. Because I really like the plesiosaurs, so I'm only going to do one, I think. Actually, no, I'll do two because I need two in one batch. Oh, we've got dead dinosaurs. Oh, it's just the ecosystem. That is completely fine. Right, let's just make sure that they're getting added. 3 of them, 3 of them. And then we just want 2. 2 of them. Now, one idea of what I wanted to add. We have the swamp ecosystem right here. I want to quickly just get rid of the sand. Because the sand does not suit it. Quickly get rid of that. What I want to add is a bit of an ecosystem section. So we've got the mini swamp ecosystem. With the Spinosaurus. It doesn't really like sharing with anything else, so that's all that's in it for now. But let's make another ecosystem. Now, my plan for the other ecosystem is probably going to be more of a mountainy maybe area. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe I'll do a mountain sort of area. There's not going to be too big, these ecosystems. They are just mini ones, but I do try and make them a decent size. So let's quickly connect the path. I think it is a little bit smaller than the other one, but we don't really need that much room because not many creatures will be able to live in the same mini ecosystem. So let's quickly make it a bit of a mountainy range with hills all around. And then we're going to make it rocky mountain. But for now, it's just going to look like this. I might extend it a little bit more because it is quite small. Let's just make a straight line up here. And then a bit of a curve towards here. Like that. And there we are. We have got the full cage made. Just need to make sure we've got all the hills that we could possibly want. So a bit more and a bit more. Now we want to add some water. Add a bit of a clearing with water. And then a tinier one right here. Sadly, there's no waterfalls added in this version. There will be in Jurassic World Evolution 3, so not too long to wait before we can do that. And if you have any other ideas of what you'd like to see on this channel, or any ideas for future episodes of this series, please let me know in the comments. And subscribe and smash that like button, completely free, and it really helps me out. So now we're done with this little area. I've got to add some rocks and also decide what creature I want to rule this land. Now, in the last time I built one of these biomes, I chose a giga. But we do already have a giga in the game. So I've got to try and decide what dinosaur would suit it. Let's have a quick look at the hatchery. Now, it's got to be something that likes rocks. Or like wants rocks in its habitat. So something like the Albertasaurus, but it does want a bit of sand, and we don't have that. No, that likes forest, so it can't be that. Pteranodons likes forest. Carnotaurus likes sand, so that's an idea for the next little mini ecosystem. If you haven't guessed, it's going to be a desert. Then we've also got the Concavenator. That also only likes forest. I think this guy might do... Oh. So there is a lot that do like just forest over rock. So I feel like I might go for the Albertasaurus. We've not got that in our park yet, so it will be really nice to have. Let's do some random colours. Now, it likes Carnotaurus, apparently. Now, although Carnotaurus does say it likes sand... Oh, do I want to add it or do I want to leave it? It likes Carnotaurus or just scavengers. So yeah, it doesn't like anything else apart from Carnotaurus. Oh, it likes Carnotaurus likes a Majungasaurus as well. I think... Oh, this is a tough one. I feel like I'm going to just leave it at the Albertasaurus for now because it's supposed to be a rocky mountain. And the Carnotaurus wants sand. And there's no sand in a rocky mountain, sadly. So we're just going to have to leave it at the Albertasaurus. There is 3 of them though, so it's not a shortage in the slightest. Oh, he does want a bit of sand apparently, which can be easily done. Maybe just like a little bit somewhere, like a little bit on this, a little bit of water. And a little there. I'm trying my best with this because it does want sand and I have got comfort on. So I might just add a bit of sand there. And some other places as well, maybe. Just get him over. He might be alright without the sand, which could be quite good. But he definitely wants prey and water. Let's get some of the prey. One there. one there, and one there. Plenty of prey for this one creature. Now, let's work on the Avery. So we've got 2 different types of pteranodons. Let's release the Jurassic Part 3 ones first, because I'd rather have one of them as alpha. Ooh, these actually, I really like the look of the Jurassic Part 3 ones. Tell me which ones you prefer, because I personally prefer these ones, I think. So there they are. All they want... Okay, what do they want? Actually, I didn't even check. Rock, water, fish. Well, water, easy. There we are. And then, pretty much do what I did with the other guy. Just rock everywhere. Like that. And then it just wants fish. Which fish is easy done. We just put as many as possible. And then we also have to add the stands for them. So the decorations. Oh, that's not decorations. Decorations. And let's add a stand. Wherever it is. Oh, I think I've lost it. There we are. One there. Smaller one there. Smaller one there. And then just going to make it a bit hilly. And we'll also add some lights after as well. So just a bit of curve. Not too crazy with these guys, but just a little bit. And then add the other 3 pteranodons. Yeah, that's 6 altogether, and yeah, they're all happy. Right, and now time to add the 2 peliciosaurs. Now, these guys I do have a bit of a liking to. I do quite like them. I'm not a big fan of the fish-like dinosaurs, if you'd call them that. But plesiosaurs are probably one of my favourite ones. Probably from a game called Ark that they used to... I always used to try and get one in that game. And all they want is open space and fish. The open space should be alright. The fish is also quite easy. Just gotta add that on the side. And I might as well do it all the way around, make sure they're 100% got food. Let's also get to work on viewing galleries. So we want one for the... That's completely wrong thing. We want one for the Avery. So like, let's say that. And then one for the Lagoon, which is going to be like that or like that. And there we are. We have got 2 new flying and amphibian dinos. Well, it's not really amphibian, is it? It's fully underwater. Amphibian is only half. But that is completely fine. Quickly add the path. And there we are. 2 new dinosaurs been added like that. Now, we've finished doing that. We've added 2 separate lagoons and 2 separate aviaries. Now, there is one creature that I haven't added. I keep saying now. There is one creature I have not added yet to this park. And that is the Pteranodons. Now, my plan with the Pteranodons is for it to have its own ecosystem. Also, I don't know why this is not being released yet. It should be flying over, but it is not. I don't really know what's happening with the Albertasaurus. So we're going to have to leave that, and I might have to refresh and see what happens. But let's just work on the Pteranodons. It's going to be in one of our other mini ecosystems. The peliciosaurs are fighting. Hang on. Or they were. Okay, they've stopped now. That's good. As long as they're not carrying on fighting. Because they're not cheap. I said I've got infinite money, so. Right, the next little ecosystem is going to be the Pteranodons. Let's quickly get more fences. If you don't have the invisible fence thing and you wanted to recreate this, you could just use any fences. It doesn't really matter. But I just use this because it's my personal favourite. And then let's get a little bit of a square going with a bit of a curve. And then a full-on straight line. Now, let's get a bit of a hatchery connected to there. And then a temperamental path, because this will be eventually removed. Like that, really messy, but it works. And then just accelerated growth. That's all I need. Now, I'm pretty sure the Peliciosaurus dislikes everything, meaning that I cannot share its habitat with anything. Apart from scavengers. So it likes forest and ground leaf, so it's going to be a bit of a jungly sort of biome. Let's quickly just add that. Synthesize it. And then wait for it to be done. Only a few more seconds before it's done. There we are, and release it. We're releasing the Pteranodons into its plane home, because we've not built it yet. Oh, it's beautiful, and I don't even think you can hear it, but it's got beautiful roar. Right, let's get work on this then. So it likes forest and ground leaf. So now for the ground leaf, I'm going to try and do a bit of this. And then for the forest, just a bit of a thick mix with that. So we'll just do all this for now. Oh, no, all this. And then get the ground leaf and try and mix it in with the forest like that. And see if that is what it would enjoy, or it will totally hate it. I'm not too sure yet. A bit of a lake, a bit like a swampy thing I'm going for. Don't think it's turned out too bad. I think it is all right. And there we are. That is the biome finished, and hopefully it likes it. Oh, it's content already. Yeah, it likes it. I think that's quite a nice mini ecosystem. Obviously, I can only add that creature. But this is more of a jungle. I might get rid of a lot of the water. It is supposed to be a jungle. Just got a few ponds, that's all. But no, I think it is happy with its new home. And there we are. That is 2 ecosystems built. I'm not gonna do the desert ecosystem this episode, sadly. So I'm gonna save that for the next one because this hatchery seems to be glitched. So I don't want to try and do too much, just in case I have to full and go back and redo it all. Right, what we're gonna work on now. So my plan is that I want to try and add a bit more decoration to this little place. So on the inside, it is just plain and there's nothing there. So let's try and get a bit of decorations going. Decorations. Where's the lagoon ones? Lagoon. Now let's add like a old broken cage. And just dot a few stuff like that around. Maybe a few lights on the side might be nice as well. Just wherever there's not a feeder or viewing colour, I'm just going to put lights. And then I want them to be over here as well. There we are. That's pretty good, actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Might do a bit of coral as well. Oh, can I go under, please? Bit of the coral around. And then I'm pretty sure you can add rocks, but I don't know if I've got the right stuff to do it or not. I'll see if it does let me. Ooh. No, I sadly cannot add rocks. I think I've got something wrong. It might be in decorations, maybe the rocks. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever I'm doing, I'm not doing it right. That's all I know. I think I might just leave. Oh, there we are. I think I might put one more school, like the Indominus Rex school. Yeah, I'll add that. And yeah, that has been quite a lot of stuff added in this episode. A lot of more fixing up a lot of the old stuff as well. But no, that has been quite good. Sadly, the Albertasaurus have glitched, so they haven't actually been transported. But thank you everybody so much for watching. It's been a ton of fun filming this for you guys. If you've got any ideas what you'd like me to see me do next, let me know. Whether you want me to do another episode of this, but just what do you want me to add, or something completely different, let me know. And without further ado, let's just end it. So, goodbye.